Okay, everybody, here we go into the next part of our 3-in-1 birthday special. Excuse me. We're playing Jeopardy for the Nintendo Wii. Let's see if I can win a bundle here. After this, only 2 Jeopardy games remain.
And it's on to the $1 million games.
Followed by 2 bonus segments.
What bonus segments?
A couple of games that Mikey requested. NHL Hits 2003 for the PS2. And Family Feud for the PlayStation.
I will give out the dumb answer.
Yes, you will.
Welcome to Jeopardy, everyone.
If we're able to get Mikey in the game by any chance, I'm gonna let both of you give the dumb answers. Yep. That is if we're able to get a hold of him. If we're not able to get a hold of him, then you'll just do it.
This is Jeopardy!
Speaking of Mikey, is he on right now? No, he's not.
Here are today's contestants.
So here we go.
Player 1, Player 2, Player 3, and now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek. Thank you, Johnny Gilbert, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Let's go into the Jeopardy round. Clues are worth $200 to $1,000 in these categories. Food words and phrases out of this world. American history, literary pets, party, and 80s music.
I'm gonna go with American History for
Where do we
200.
start? After General Cornwallis surrendered at Yorktown, this American traitor accompanied him back to England.
Who is Benedict Arnold?
Yes, Player 1. Use the Wii remote or press the corresponding direction on the... That's correct.
American History for 400.
You get to pick again, Player 1. In 1898, Americans were urged to remember the battleship named for this state. It sank in Havana Harbor.
What is Maine?
It's Player 1. That's correct.
American History for 600.
Player 1. This January 1st, 1863 document liberated all slaves in regions still under Confederate control.
What is the Emancipation Proclamation?
Player 1. Hey, you're right.
American History for 800.
Player 1. The New Deal refers to the economic recovery and social reforms implemented by this U.S. president.
Who is Franklin Delano Roosevelt?
Player 1. Right.
American History for 1000.
We return to you, Player 1. In 1609, this captain was injured in a gunpowder explosion and lost his leadership role in Jamestown.
Who is John Smith?
It's Player 1. Yeah, good.
Alright.
Select again.
80s music for 200.
The Great Kin Band was singing our song, crooning, "Our love's in this, baby."
What is Jeopardy?
Yes, Player 1.
Our love's in Jeopardy, baby.
Right.
80s music 400.
Please pick again, Player 1. In 1984, his Let's Go Crazy said, "We are gathered here today to get through this thing called life."
Who is Prince?
Okay, Player 1. Correct.
80s music for 600.
Choose again, Player 1. She told us, "Love is a battlefield," and in 1980 went to number 9 with "Hit Me With Your Best Shot."
Who is Pat Benatar?
Let's hear it, Player 1.
Hit me with your best shot.
Fire away.
That is correct.
80s music
Player
800.
1. Back to you. In 1981, Sheena Easton sang, "My baby takes the this. He works from 9 till 5, and then he takes another home again."
Who is, what is the morning train?
Player 1. Good.
80s music for 1000.
You again, Player 1. Well, I talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. Lip Sync asked, "Won't you take me to here?"
What is Funky
It's
Town?
Player 1. That's right, way to go.
Food, words, and phrases for 200.
Player 1, back to you. Breakfast dish that can also mean to flatten.
What is pancake?
Let's hear it, Player 1. That is correct.
Food, words, and phrases for 400.
Choose again, Player 1. In 1966, the U.S. government banned M80s and these round red firecrackers. Player 1.
What are cherry bombs?
Good for you. We return to you, Player 1.
And I'm going to be adding Robo Rager to the call because he said the B word, and you know which one I'm talking about. The one that I say that you shoot me with your gun for. Bazoo, Robo!
Alright, stand back. I got him.
Gotcha! Food, words, and phrases for 600. Daily double.
It's the Daily Double.
I'll bet it all.
You are in the lead right now. What'll it be? The clue. Used before barrel, it suggests the homespun style and philosophy of rural folk.
What is cracker?
That which
Oh,
lays
yeah!
the cattle ahead.
Food, words, and phrases 800.
Player 1. Picking. It's the spicy two-word name for a type of knot that lets you join a rope to a rail or a post. Okay, Player 1.
What is pepper slaying?
No, that's not right.
Oh, too bad.
Any other takers?
Oh well.
Yes, Player 3.
Is it clove hitch?
Correct.
That one, yeah.
Please pick again, Player 3.
Literary Pets 200.
The title beast of his The Hound of the Baskervilles is actually the pet of Mr. Jack Stapleton.
Who is Sherlock Holmes?
Let's hear it, Player 1.
Or Sir Arthur Conan Doyle?
You got it.
Literary Pets for 400.
You again, Player 1. Harry Potter uses his snowy owl named this to transfer messages. Okay, Player 1.
Who is Hedwig?
Yes.
I'll take Literary Pets for 600.
Select again. Marjorie Kinnan Rawlings' The Yearling centers on this type of pet.
What is a deer?
It's Player 1. Right you are.
800. Literary Pets.
You get to pick again, Player 1. Little Swan, Little Bear, and Greenfinch are some of the goats of this Johanna Spiri lass.
Who is Heidi?
Player 1.
Yep. I'll close it out.
Player 1. A poetic Eliot feline who has lived many lives in succession is named for this fifth book of the Old Testament.
What is Deuteronomy?
Yes, Player 1. You are correct.
Food, words, and phrases 1,000.
Player 1, back to you. Here's Kelly to start us off.
A nursery rhyme says, this person, mend my shoe. Get it done by 2:30.
Player 1.
Who is Patty Cake?
Sorry, that's wrong.
Pika-Roomba.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this?
I'll get you for that later.
Yay.
The correct response is cobbler.
Cobbler. Oh, well. Alright. Out of this world, 200.
The gravitational pull of this object is the main force holding the solar system together.
What is the moon?
Yes, Player 1.
Or what is the Milky Way? Okay, I'll say what is the Earth?
That's not it.
And, Daniel, I'm sorry. You missed.
Anyone else?
You got Robo instead.
Here's the correct response. The sun.
Oh, the sun. Alright. Out of this world, 400.
Select again. Galileo was the first person to see the rings around this
No, you
planet.
got me. What is Saturn?
Let's hear it, Player 1.
I said we instead of ow.
That's it.
Out of this world for 600.
Player 1. Not the first, but this second planet is the hottest because its atmosphere causes a severe greenhouse effect.
What is Venus?
Okay, player 1. Yes.
Out of this world, 800.
Please pick again. The comet named for him was last seen in the skies in 1986 and won't return until 2061.
Who is, Halley?
It's player
Halley's
1.
Comet.
Right.
And we'll close up the category.
Player 1. Like Pluto, Haumea and Makemake are designated as this kind of planet.
What's a dwarf planet?
Okay, player 1. Yes.
That just leaves, the last category.
Choose again.
Party for
player
200.
1. Paper gifts are the traditional gifts at the party for this anniversary of a married couple. Let's hear it, player 1.
What is the first?
You got it.
400.
You get to pick again. The British passed 1774's Intolerable Acts to punish Massachusetts for a party in its harbor.
What is Boston?
It's player 1. Good.
600.
We return to you, player 1. It's the beverage that would be most appropriate at the wild, riotous bacchanalia we've got planned. Yes, player 1.
What is wine?
Correct.
800.
Player 1. Oktoberfest is a 16-day party held every year in this Bavarian city. Player 1.
What is Munich?
That is correct.
Last clue.
And here's the $1,000 clue. In Mexico, a quinceañera is a girl's coming-of-age party on this birthday.
What is 15th?
Yes, player 1. Right.
$20,000 at the end of the Jeopardy round. 800 for Samuel. Nothing yet for
Okay,
Kate.
we have player 2 in third place, which means that player 2 will go first in the Double Jeopardy round. The categories for the Double Jeopardy round are Death of an Author, Rocks and Minerals, Sitcom Siblings by Show, Somewhere, The Meaning of the Prefix, and I Resign. Player 2, you're in last place.
Meaning of the prefix for
Let's see if you
400.
can close that gap. Hemi. Let's hear it, player 1.
What is half?
Yes.
Meaning of the prefix 800.
Player 1. Back to you. Die, as in dicephalus.
What is 2?
Okay, player 1. That's it.
Meaning of the prefix for 1200.
Select again. Contra.
What is against?
It's player 1. That's right. Way to go.
Meaning of the prefix for 16.
We return to you. Ante.
What is before?
Player 1.
Or what is after? No, before.
Good for you.
Meaning of the prefix 2000.
Player 1. Back.
Daily double.
Answer. The first of the 2 daily doubles. And you have the lead. Give us a wager, player 1. Answer this. Circum.
What is around?
You have
Yay!
Please pick again, player 1.
Death of an author for 400.
She died on July 18th, 1817, after dealing with some pride and prejudice in her day.
Who is Jane Austen?
Yes, player 1. Yep.
Death of an author for 800.
Player 1, back to you. On September 28th, 1891, he died in New York City after a whale of a life.
Who is Moby Dick? Or who is
Okay, player
Herman
1.
Melville? Excuse me. Who is Herman Melville?
Good.
Death of an author for 1200.
Player 1. No amount of electricity could reanimate her on February 1st, 1851. Player 1.
Who is Elizabeth? No, who's Mary Shelley?
Hey, you're right.
Death of an author for 1600.
You again, player 1. After October 19th, 1745, he would make no more modest proposals. It's player 1.
Who is Alexander Pope?
No, that's not right.
Ah, poop.
Any other takers?
Ouch.
Let's hear it. Player 3.
John Dryden?
Sorry.
You fail.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response?
First time we hear from Katie.
Yes, player 2.
Who's Jonathan Swift? Yeah.
That is correct. Choose again. Player 2.
Death of an Author 2000.
It was this author, not the wallpaper, who went on November 30th, 1900. Okay, player 1.
Who is Oscar Wilde?
Correct.
I resign for 400.
Player 1. His August 8, 1974 speech began, "Good evening. This is the 37th time I have spoken to you from this office."
Who is Richard Nixon?
It's player 1. Right.
I resign for 800.
You get to pick again. In 1996, after 20 years managing the Dodgers, this man resigned. Let's hear it, player 1.
Who is Tommy Lasorda?
Yes.
I resign for 1200.
Player 1. Back in 1869, he resigned his Western Union operator's job to devote more time to his inventions.
Who's Thomas Edison?
Player 1. Right.
I resign for 1600.
Player 1. This Chief Justice resigned in 1986 to chair the Commission on the Bicentennial of the U.S. Constitution. Let's hear it, player 1.
Who is Earl Warren?
No.
Ah, darn.
Anyone else? Here's what we were looking for. Warren Burger.
Oh, okay. 2000.
You get to pick a... You may know the name of this woman who left NASA in 1993 to go into the business of advanced technologies. Player 1.
Who is Mae Jemison?
You are correct. We return
Rock
to you,
Minerals
player
400.
1. For its state mineral, Colorado chose rhodochrosite, which is a deep shade of this primary color.
What is red?
Yes, player 1. Right.
Rocks and Minerals for
Player
800.
1. You pick again. This blackboard rock is formed when shale is subjected to immense heat and pressure.
What is slate?
Okay, player 1. Yes.
Rocks and Minerals for 1200.
Player 1. Galena is the principal ore of this metallic element, symbol PB.
What is lead?
It's player 1. That's correct.
Rocks and Minerals for 1600.
Select again. Scoria, a dark glassy rock created from this, is heavier than pumice and has bigger holes.
What is lava?
Let's hear it, player 1. That's
Rocks
correct.
and Minerals for 2000.
Choose again, player 1. On the Mohs scale, this mineral can be scratched by every other mineral. Yes, player 1.
What is talc?
Good. Please pick again.
Sitcom Siblings by Show for 400.
Jodie Sweetin, Candace Cameron, Mary Kate, and Ashley Olsen.
What is Full House?
Okay, player 1. That's right. Way to go.
Sitcom Siblings by Show
You again.
for 4800.
Justin Burfield, Eric Pear Sullivan, Frankie Muniz.
What is Malcolm in the Middle?
Player 1. You are correct.
Sitcom for 1200.
Please pick again. Taron Noah Smith, Zachary Ty Bryan, Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
What is Home Improvement?
It's player 1. Hey, you're right.
1600.
Player 1. Jason Bateman, Will Arnett, Portia de Rossi. Okay, player 1.
What is Arrested Development?
Right.
2000.
Player 1, Ralph Carter. Bernadette Stannis. Jimmy Walker.
What is Good Times?
It's player 1. That's correct.
Somewhere for 400.
We return to you. This strike slip fault that runs through California is named for a lake that's in the rift. Yes, player 1.
What is San Andreas?
Good for you.
800.
Select again. We are volunteering the information that Klingman's Dome is the highest point in this state.
What is Tennessee?
Player 1. That's it.
1200.
You get to pick again, player 1. Johann Strauss Jr. conducted the Blue Danube Waltz publicly for the first time at a February 1867 concert in this city.
What is Vienna?
Let's hear it, player 1. Correct.
1600.
Choose again, player 1.
Daily double.
Answer. The second
2000.
daily double. You are currently in the lead. How much? Here is your daily double clue. Dating from medieval times, Gamla Stan, Old Town, is the cradle of this Scandinavian capital.
What is Stockholm?
That puts you even further ahead. And the last clue for $2,000. Chisago is a county in this state, as is Hennepin. Yes, player 1.
What is Minnesota?
Correct.
$72,000 at the end of Double Jeopardy.
Sorry, looks player 3. Looks like you will not be continuing on to Final Jeopardy. This is the Final Jeopardy category for today. Poetry.
Poetry. All right.
Please enter your wager.
All right. I'm gonna go for 28,000.
Each direction on the plus control pad represents a different response. Press a direction to select an answer. All right, players, this is what it comes down to. Here is the Final Jeopardy clue. In a poem about this battle, Robert Browning wrote, "To Acropolis, run, Pheidippides, one race more."
What is marathon?
What did you put as your response?
You said what is marathon?
And that correct response would add... What did you say?
I also said what is marathon?
How much do you add to your total with
$28,000. Oh, Daniel!
Yeah?
I just got you $100,000.
Sweet!
Congratulations to you, player 1. We'll see you all next time.
And we'll see you all for that next video coming soon, peeps.